Hi guys, so today's video will be seeing how to link our HTML forms to Google Sheets. I'll try and make this as short as possible. It's already very late, 1:58, and I want to sleep. But I said I was going to make this for a friend because she wanted to use it. So, well, this is the process. So you create a form. Let me show you how the finished product will look like. For then I click the submit button, submit, and returns an alert. So this is previous testing. Forge 4, you can see the Forge 4 entered plus the time I entered it. So okay, that's that. In the video, I'll be dropping the GitHub link to this file in case you want to like clone it and stuff. So I've already started another further code demo, and this is what I'll be showing you guys, like working on. So basically we have our simple, let me run this. We have our simple HTML file plus Tailwind. Yeah, I'm using Tailwind for this styling. Then after creating the HTML file, I come here. I create new Google Sheets, but already have a sheet already. But let me just create new so I can show you guys. I'll call this test sheets. And after creating the sheets, I come to extensions, open app scripts. That would redirect you. I also would call this basically whatever I want, but I need to name it something so that I can save it and run it. So demo scripts, yeah, something like that. Then yeah, this is where like majority of the functionality of the form would be. So because I can't like write the code from my head, I've already written an article about this. So by the time this video is out, hopefully I could have published it. I would come here, copy that from the article I wrote, copy on, and just Control A to select everything and Control V to paste. So basically what the script does is initialize the the sheets, gets the current name of the sheet, and in our case this is sheet 1. So this is sheet 1. In case you have multiple sheets and you want to like keep reference, you would have to change this if you want to switch between sheets. Then come here, check the sheet name, initialize the sheet, get the key, the active sheet that is on. Then I loop through the header and map the values that I'll be getting from the API calls. I check if an header is the date, I return the current date. That's how we get that date input. And some other jargons that I do not really want to go into, but it's very self-explanatory. If you go through it, you can change a lot of things from here. Like if you want to add extra fields or do extra manipulation with the data, this is where you would have to do that. Then after doing that, we move on to running the scripts. Yes. So you save the project. In my case, I would have to click Ctrl S, saving the project. I just clicked Ctrl S, but you can also click this floppy disk to save projects. But Ctrl S so it work. Then I run the scripts. Yeah, once I click run, it will ask for permission. So hmm, I should I should have that's my mail. It will bring up Google hasn't verified this app, blah 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 blah. Go to unsave, I beg. Allow. Mm, mm. Then after that, after it has verified, let me see. And that's let me run. Okay, do post. Initial setup should be what I run. I can also test do posts, but nothing would happen there. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. Because I'm not passing in any data. And I come here. Um, Click on triggers. Want to know when this script should be triggered. I come add a trigger. Inside this, the function I want to be triggered is do post and not initial setup. Add from spreadsheets on form submits instead of on change or on edits. On form submits, run this function. This do posts. If this should fail, notify me immediately. Probably something fails in the script. Notify me immediately. Then I save that. Then it wants to verify me again. Once again. Hopefully I don't get spammed. So now I've created a trigger. I go back to the editor. Then I come here. I deploy. New deployments. Web app. Because it wants to know the type. So web app under the select type. Description. HTML. So shit. Who has access? Who has access? Anyone. Basically said that to anyone. That is very important. Because, well, if anyone with a Google account needs verification, only myself needs verification. Anyone does not need verification. And we are not verifying anybody. Execute as me, not the user. Because that also would need verification. Then I deploy. This should give me my URL. This web URL. This is what you need. This is what you'll be making the API post request to. Then I copy. Then that's done. Then I come to my scripts. Constants. Form equal to select the form document dot query. Select cell. And what form do I want to submit? Query selector form. Yes, this form ID. And I also want to select the button and then the script URL. Let me place this on top self constant script URL. URL. So I can basically what I want to do in this script is just select the form, get the form inputs, then listen to the button when clicked. I'm like slanting right now, so I really do not have the strength. So like right for this, although it's, as I said, it's pretty late, so I'll just copy and paste it fully. Next time I would have the strength. Do all the stressful stuff. Yes, so that should work. Something to note is that that won't work because I've not set the names. So see this, the names of the form, this name and messages. I need to go to the sheet I created, right? Let me first row will be dates, because if I don't set that, then it's not add the dates. Then I would come here. I created the name. I created message. Yeah, so hopefully this should work. So basically what I'm doing is listen to the form, right? Go to the form, listen to it for the submit button. When the submit button is clicked, prevent the page from reloading, because the default action of a submit button is to reload the page. Then console log form, then fetch using the fetch API, the web fetch API. I get the URL, like I send a post request to the URL, and the body is the form data. Then if the response is successful, I alert success. Else, I throw an error with alert error with the error message. Now let's restart this and see how it goes. Hopefully this works on first try. Testing. Yeah, it's not preventing default because that page just reloaded. If I'm that should not be happening at all. Let's see. Form dot so let's see why this page is reloading. I'll stop this and restart the server. Document is not defined. Where did I write document? Oh, I misspelled this. Yeah, so tester success. Yeah, so that's basically how you link your spreadsheet to this thing. That's basically how you link your HTML form to spreadsheets. I might be thinking, oh, probably I had let's see. I'll just create like buttons, so like very simple buttons. Name, time, I'll name this time. Let me save this. Let's see what it gives us. So this is a time input. As you can see, we got the time we inputted here, just 16:3. 16:3, yeah. Same thing with a form, same thing with a checkbox and a radio button. Just to prove the points, let's do just radio button, no checkbox. Checkbox, check. And I'll put the value equal to true. I have to like paste check here, and it's showing black because it's going to get I'm copying directly from a background. It just reflects it. It's not like anything special is happening. So save this and yeah, let me test it. Check. So that should be true. Pick 1st of April. I need summit. And yeah, it gave us true. So tips. I think that's going to be the end of the video, but before I end the video, some tips you should note. This button should not, it should be disabled. Like, you do not want them to click the submit button multiple times. There should be a logic that converts dates into loading. So I put ID. This is just like submit. And I get btn button. So immediately preventing it from reloading, I do btn dot disable. Disable is got true. And btn dot inner HTML. It's got to loading. Hopefully then I come inside the dots then and disable this call to false, and instead of loading change it to submit. But since you want to catch them in like both sides, both here and here, because in case it fails you also need them to like show. So data see shows loading. Okay, submit. Select the dates. Also in that in this field here, you can check, you can use required to ensure the fields are not empty, or or you can check here to ensure certain values are met. Any form validation you want to do, you do them here. Immediately after this, either prevents before this fetch statement, do a form validation or any logic you want to do on the data here. So that's basically it for today. This is what I just inputted. Because if you do not want empty fields, use required is equal to true. And if you don't want them to double click, because I remember the first time I implemented this for an actual live project, a lot of people were clicking on it multiple times because I didn't have sense. This was like 2019. They were clicking on it and it was submitting multiple times. So you will not see a field with like 5 of the same inputs. And I was like, no, it's never happened again. And yes, when you're done submitting, clear the inputs, like set their value back to null or empty string. So that's for this video. Will I be editing it? No, I'm not going to edit it. You guys are just going to sit like that. Why? Because I don't have strength. Catch you all on the flip side. See you next time. Bye. And yes, if you're watching, like, I don't know, if this is your first time here, you can like subscribe, like, and share the video if it helped you. It might help somebody. Shasha. Till next time. Next time might be a very long time. I don't know. Have a lot of work. Shasha, bye bye.